Alright guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Peter Canapet Hartnell, here to bring you smiles and pleasant dreams. All the way to the end of tonight's proceedings. This is our second Blue Cup of July. And let's take a quick look at who got for you. So we have got Oh My God coming in as our #1 seed against the Powers from America. Below them will be the SEAL team going up against Anxiety. Team 6, I apologize, the two teams from America. A lot of American teams up at the top of the bracket. Shot going up against XXX Nation. Alright. Zinxin go up against Severe. Family versus the Coveted. Demons versus Saul. Dragon Ball Z versus Vengeance. And Energy versus YSP Nation. Now, if we were to look at the, let's see, current standings, I think these might have got a bit wonky, but at least we can tell that Yataze and Old Glory are up at the top of the table at the moment. I think these brackets, these standings probably need to be updated because, well, at least these give us a pretty good idea of who's going to be qualifying for the monthly final. So Yataze get through in first place, Old Glory in second, Family and Oh My God in third and fourth, Cross No One, Shot, ANG and Death Team in the lower parts. So Shot are, I think, one of the few teams from that list who have made it or who are competing here today. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye out for them. First of all, though, let's get our first game going, which will be two American teams, SEAL Team 6 going up against Anxiety. Everything in place for our first game. Alright, so I'll just fix this up all nice and proper. So Anxiety playing over on the blue team. SEAL Team 6 over on the red. And as soon as the teams are ready, we will kick things off today. Ooh. So, because we've got 16 teams playing today, we are in our round of 16. The streets will be our first destination. See what these guys have got for us. We will, of course, be starting our usual giveaways almost straight away. So our first giveaway is going to be on our Twitch page. That's twitch.tv/modern combat. I'll send out that information to everybody, so you guys know where to go, what to do. Shazam! I'll, of course, update that information between games, but sort it out now. So look, when we're on a break, we'll be able to catch up with everything. Something we're going to try for this one, which Hunter suggested from last stream, is that we'll try running custom games during the downtime between other games, which will not be commentated, but it gives it something. There's something on stream in between games. So do not be alarmed, because it'll take a little bit of getting used to. But it will all be explained on screen. Hero Gaming Simon and No Way. Lovely to see you. Creeper Brian as well. And DJ Leo. Wonderful to see your faces again. Who else we got? Any other people I need to shout out before we get started? I don't think so. but if I've missed any of you, dear gentle friends, please use your words in the chat to let me know, and of course, we're getting started in just a second because I've seen Blue Beetle, who is playing in this game, in the chat, which is unusual, but not unheard of, perhaps. So, once more, both these teams from the USA. Blue Beetle, the captain of SEAL Team at 6. These teams very closely seeded together as well. 8th and 9th seeds respectively. Let's start things off with El Capitan of SEAL Team 6, Blue Beetle. DJ Leo, you missed the Android tournament. Oh, well, that was too bad, man. That was quite a hefty one as well. It was 5 hours long. Oof. So, how are you guys doing today? Is it the Blue Beetle in the game the same Blue Beetle in the chat? Because that was a bit confusing. Unless it's just someone who's got a similar name. Because if you are playing in an ESL tournament and I'm watching you at the moment while you're also chatting it, I feel like you've really got to get your priorities straight as first blood falls across to the side of Anxiety. Have a quick look into the history of these teams. As Trinity, doing a fantastic job in the opening, picks up nearly the entirety of Anxiety kills, breaks through to the backline of SEAL Team 6 and tears them to pieces. Oh boy, that was gnarly. Still, Anxiety starting off this, well, I think primarily because of Trinity's astonishing performance, but they're not the only one. Ankihiro? No, not really that sure how to do that. Say that name. Also doing extremely well. The Bosk doing fantastic work in those close quarters. DJ Leo, you were asleep at the time. Well, it looks like Anxiety are going to do a lot to wake up all of us watching here today. We just bring up the game sounds as well. There we go. Should be good. Music. Well, the only music that we need is the kabooms and explosions of our battle on the streets. For any of you guys just tuning in, this is our first round of competition, round of 16 between the two American teams, Anxiety and SEAL Team 6. So far, it's looking pretty straightforward for Anxiety. We thought this would be a fairly even match, given how closely these guys were seated. Anxiety making their competitive debut in our previous tournament, the Blue Janai Cup #1, beating out DOS Clan and Severe, but losing out to Triple X Tension. Tension? It's a weird name. There is a possibility that Anxiety might get another shot at Triple X, but they'll need to get through to the semi-finals. If their performance continues to be as strong as it is right now, though, you can imagine that could easily be the case. Redoc's going to try and sneaky beak around. Nice hop up on the crate there to get the sight across. Very, very smart play. We're starting to see people doing this more, which is using the terrain to their advantage. Yes, DJ Leo, the Bosk, is definitely having a resurgence here, as that was a crushing victory for Anxiety. I think it's going to be too many players who performed extremely well to count, but let's take a look anyway. Oh boy, to see Anxiety take things seriously, all wearing the same masks. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. So AE Sniper with 13 kills. Oh man, there's too many to count. I'm gonna give Trinity the benefit of the doubt there because they did do a pretty fantastic job at breaking open the defensive line of SEAL Team 6, and I don't think they ever really recovered. Running the admin desk for today is the ever wonderful Soldier Girl, and as I mentioned before, now that we've got the time between games, I'm going to, once I've quit out of this game, I'll set us up with a custom game that will be on stream so I'll set up a custom game that I will not commentate, but just leave running while I take my break between games. But the passkey will be ESL123. Let me just get ready for that. And of course you'll be able to see on screen once I get it set up. So we'll do the kind of traditional thing, which is to follow what we've just seen with the same kind of match. Alright, so ESL 1, 2, 3. As always, we will quite likely have to leave this game before it's finished if we get our next ESL match ready, but I figure this is more entertaining than just watching a break screen. So get in here quick because we may not have much time to work with. And I'm going to spam out some invites like it's going out of style. Woof! Yes, DJ Leo, dang they were good, dang! Dang, dang, and double dang. They were absolutely fantastic. Okay, never mind. Unfortunately, we have run out of time because we've already got our next passkey. Soldier Girl too fast for the likes of us. We will probably get a chance to run that custom game once we get past this next game. See how it plays out. Alright, looks like the teams are just getting themselves all kinds of ready. And they whoops sides. SEAL Team 6 gonna have a lot of work to do to recover from that crushing defeat. Game number 1, behind by 32 kills. Oh boy, oh boy. We will head ourselves to a micro break while the teams get ready. When we return, one more chance for SEAL Team 6. Will they seize it, or will they be crushed? Find out soon. See you guys in a moment. Welcome back, all of you guys. Had a word with Beastie before it started. Definitely feeling the pressure along with the rest of SEAL Team 6 going into this one. A very, very hard game one. We've had some critiquing from guys. The great one giving some sage advice about playing the map rather than running around like headless chickens. I think that would be a very smart move for SEAL Team 6, but unfortunately it doesn't look like they're going to be afforded that opportunity, as Anxiety run straight up into SEAL Team 6's face and wipe them out entirely. In Arbor, you need to find a team that like to battle. My team are too scared. Well, if you'd like to find a team, then let me find the link for you. If you go to this Discord, then you can find a team through there. Let's see. So it's a sniper. Aether sniper? I don't know. Whatever they're taking, I'll have twice as much of it, because they are tearing up SEAL Team 6, being absolutely destroyed where they stand. Man, honestly a little tough to watch. But okay, great one. You had some strong opinions about what SEAL Team 6 should be doing. Do you well, are Anxiety just kind of going for this run and gun approach because they can? Ooh, there we go, Beastie. We'll get a couple of points in for the SEAL team, but I think it's going to be relatively short-lived, as a sniper is already building up a pretty ludicrous record. Our top scorer from last time round so far, untouched, tries to get that reset. I think the net guard is pretty much for everybody at the moment, so won't be able to get that particular kill. But still doing fantastically. A small blemish on an otherwise pretty fantastic record. Trinity is up on top of the roof. Remember from last time round, Trinity was the big flankeroonie who stole our hearts and broke the back of SEAL Team 6. Beastie, after our pep talk, is stepping up a little bit for SEAL Team 6. It's tough to get a good record when your team are dying all the time, because it's very hard at that point to get any 2v1s because everyone's too busy being dead. Beastie doing their best to hold back the tides, but there's a reason why holding back the tides is not considered to be a necessarily positive turn of phrase. It looks like this encounter might well be even more crushing than last. Beastie does at least get one in return, but Trinity able to get the punish through. And I think it's all over but the screaming. Questions about the next update? I don't believe there's any specifics as of yet, but there will be more stuff coming out in the coming weeks. Please do stay tuned for that. A sniper again impressing along with Trinity. So yeah, pretty much the same record as before. 13-4, 14-3. Trinity 13-3. Definitely the players to watch. Though Rembo also did pretty well as well. Right, so while we've got the chance, let me set up the custom game. Tunisia Master, you need a good team but you're not pro. Well, the same thing I said to Awaba. Oh man, I can't even say it. You head to this Discord, the ESL Discord. You can go into the team recruitment pages there, find yourself a team, and then start competing in ESL. That's all there is to it. A lot of players change between a lot of teams, so Don't worry about getting the perfect team on the first try. Just get in, start playing. If you play well, then you'll get noticed by other teams and they'll probably headhunt you. And that's kind of how you move up, is you impress people and you get picked up. Right, so let's get set up for our break game. Let me just get everyone invited, and I'm going to let Soldier Girl know what's going on with the game. So that 2-0 victory for Anxiety, pretty definitive for them. Let's see if we can fill up this game. GGTV, I'm afraid I've been told that Modern Combat 5 won't be added to Steam. I didn't get that much detail, but it was pretty definitive. Unfortunately, it isn't really an option for them. Which is a shame, because I think it would be nice to have on Steam. Alright, let's try and get one or two more players in, and then we'll get this break game started. So once more, this break game is a new thing we're trying, which is rather than have just the break screen running between games, we'll have a community game uncommentated. But just so you guys get more chances to play on stream. Alright, let's get started. You can of course jump and join in once it's gone away with ESL123 or the global chat invite. But for now, this will be our break, and we'll be back in 7 minutes time. Enjoy, and of course, see you guys then. Alright guys, I had hoped people would continue from game to game while I was on break, but it looks like, I guess people are used to the custom games kind of ending. That's right, Hero Gaming Simon, it's a new thing, so it will take some adjusting to. Honestly, I can understand it, because it's not necessarily something you need, it seems like you would need to look for. Let's see, let's set us up with another community game. Boop, boop, boop. And let's go for a fast spawn to make it more of a mess. Wahaha! Yes, Big Gorilla. Been around more than a few times here. Has a fantastic name and seems to be a nice person to war. Right, let's get some bodies in here to hit some floors. Shazam! Thanks for streaming the games, don't do it again. Oh you, Exxon. Oh you. Barham Chasm? I'm not sure if I talked to you before, but anything to do with accounts is the exclusive domain of Game Loft support. I have no interaction with accounts whatsoever. Excellent, you need to go cry after your performance. You didn't do so bad. John Smith! Nice to see ya. Hey, Brett Brennan. You did pretty well. You were the one who, from SEAL Team 6, you actually got a reasonable score in that second game. So, while it didn't go well for you guys as a team, keep being the player who performs well on your team under bad circumstances, and other teams will want to pick you up. The way it goes. Jafar Abara, if you want to join in on these tournaments, then let's see. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting attacked by moths. Then just head over to, and I'll grab the link for you actually. See. Yeah, so play.eslgaming.com/moderncombat/global. So any of you guys who are looking for that, I'll just put it in all the chats. Make sure anyone who's interested can find it. Let's see if we can get some bodies in here for this game. So, yes. ERG Karen. Do some very nice stuff in the last game. We'll throw out one more invite, then we'll get going. Because, in fact, no, we'll get going now, because I think we're going to have our next ESL game shortly, and I don't want to miss the start of this one, at least. Oof. Hey, it's Zero YouTube. How's it going, Zero? Lemon Danky, thank you for dropping by the stream. Always nice to see you around these parts. Our community game is going at the moment. If we don't have another ESL match when this is done, we'll do another community game during the break. I don't know, can you guys think of a good name? What's a good name for a community game that's not commentated? Don't say a better game. But, like, what's a snappy name for something like a community break game or something? Odrak Gaming O? Hello, how you doing? Our giveaway is currently on Twitch, so if you do want to get in on that, I'll just post the details out once more into the chat. Twitch.tv/moderncombat, type in hashtag RO16. Jafar Abara, you want us to let you in so you can nuke us all? Oh no! That doesn't sound appealing at all, Jafar! MC5 Arnold, good to see you. Hope your day is going all kinds of wonderful. Oof, I think we probably, yes, we've started to get teams getting through to the quarterfinals. Vengeance versus YSP Nation. Those will be the first quarterfinal teams who've made it through. So we might well be picking back up with the ESL competition shortly. We'll see how it plays out. If not, we'll run another dark game. Then we'll see how it goes. Hero Gaming Simon, you don't have Twitch today. What happened to your Twitch? I hope that it's okay. Jafar Abara, you want to have an ESL account, or you do have an ESL account? I'm not quite sure. Because you definitely need an ESL account to enter. Big Gorilla, commentators crunch time. I like it. I don't know if people would get it. I'm not sure if I get it, honestly, but it sounds funny. Hero Gaming Simon, you got a new phone. Oh, neat. What kind of phone did you get, Hero Gaming Simon? I hope it's a nice one. And that it will serve you well. Hopefully you can play Modern Combat 5 well. Alright, we have received... Yes, there we go. As predicted, our first our first quarterfinal is ready, and thus we shall move into it with swift and terrible vengeance. As Vengeance themselves go up against YSP Nation. We'll have to leave you guys to finish out this free-for-all all by your lonesome, because we've got an ESL game to do. We've got our pass key. The players gather themselves. It only remains for us to take our place amongst these immortals, to walk in the halls of Valhalla, and to see some people get shot in the face. Wah. Alright, looks like our players are kind of mostly ready. See who belongs on which side of the tracks. Ah, you got a Note 8. That sounds like a good phone. I don't know very much about phones, but it sounds good. So, congratulations here. We will take a micro break, a very small break indeed, while the players get ready. As soon as they are good to go, we will be back with more Modern Combat 5 action. Stay tuned, and we'll be back very soon. Alright guys, welcome back to our regular ESL programming as Vengeance from the USA go up against YSP Nation from Japan. YSP come into this as our number 2 seeds, led up by Poon, who I'm not sure, are they playing today? No, they're actually not playing today. Interesting. See how well Poon, or how well, oh maybe possibly Oon is Poon. Not sure. That would kind of make sense. I don't think it was actually, yes, it's definitely Poon. No one else on the team who has a name remotely like that. Fruit XL, where is Counterfeit? I'm here the whole time. Oh boy, Mustafa. Don't you know that this is a channel for people who just want to be friends? Why can't you understand? See. Big Gorilla? What about Community Showcase? What about Community Showcase? What do you know that I don't know? I don't know where that came from. Anyway, Unti back underway with the lack in hand, picking up kill after kill. Vengeance falling behind a little bit. Let's see, who have they got playing from today? I think they've got their owner Arcos. Yes, team owner Arcos of Vengeance. Not having the best of games so far. Perhaps Arcos will soon be facing a leadership challenge. Perhaps it's not their dueling skills are in highest demand. Mustafa, you are sorry. We shall see, Mustafa. Need to be much better behaved if you want to stick around in a stream like this. This is a place where people can be safe to shoot each other in the face. And not have rude things said to them. You must express yourself using only your shootings. And possibly your knifings. And maybe your explosions as well. YSP Nation, building up a big old head of steam. It is Unti who is the standout right now. See if they are able to carry on doing so. Still up at the top scoreboard even after that last one. Alright, Mustafa, I'll give you another chance. A chance at redemption. As Unti tears up Vengeance. 1v3 got all of those kills. Oh my gosh. Right, Renan, yes. Safe spaces. I mean, not as the internet as a whole very rarely provides that, but I shall do my best to try and make it at least as pleasant for you guys to be around. Ali Mohammed. Well, I'm not Haxor, but I'll tell Haxor that you love him. Ali Mohammed, I'm sure he would appreciate it. Hopefully, Haxor will be back here tomorrow for the ESL stream of that one. I'm afraid I won't be able to make it myself, at least for not any significant amount of time. So, Haxor will be taking that one on his own. Oh wow, Unti got a reset there. That's crazy. The range on that was a lot longer than I was expecting. I think a lot longer than Unti's victim was expecting as well. Oh boy, oh boy. We'll see if ISP... YSP. I don't know what YSP stands for, honestly. Are able to push this one over the finish line with quite as much... force as they've managed so far. See, so we know that Unti is pretty much a monster, but Poon, the team captain, or Oon as they are playing on today, I strongly suspect it's somehow lost their PE along the way. With an incredibly impressive score as well. Hello, Mohammed. You love me too, and my frog face. Wah 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 wah. Well, you're a sweetheart. Let's see. So, Lobo, I think, is the one who's having the most trouble over on the vengeance side of things, giving up a lot of kills. Ali Mohammed, you are Roger. Oh. Definitely have seen that name in game. Pinorba over on Twitch is asking what's the best device to play this game on. Well, I haven't really played it on different devices, so I can't really give a good answer to that one, honestly. But maybe you guys in the YouTube chat could give some answers. As boy, YSP Nation looking to coordinate there with their dress up. And 5. Well, I mean, that's exactly what you need as a team. You need to have someone who gets a really good kill-death ratio and someone who just gets a lot of kills. Alright, so we'll set up our dark game for the break. Hopefully Mustafa will find redemption and make some friendos rather than just being rude to everybody. So let's return to the construction site for you guys' matches. And alright. So this will be our break game. So once this has started, I'll take a break myself and let you guys play it out on stream. Just the music for company. Spamming out those invites. Alright, let's get as many bodies in here as we can. Literally, this is what you get if you add me as a friend on here. You get invited to all of these customers. Ooh, Fruit XL Anxiety versus YSP Nation. Who will win? They did both perform well, but I feel like YSP performed very well. So I don't know. Mustafa, I'm not sure what specific thing it was that I said about you before. I have a very bad short-term memory, but I probably was referring to the fact that you were being rude to everybody on stream before. So maybe you didn't see it that way, but it didn't go down well with me. Alright, it looks like we have got our next passkey, so I'll set you guys off. Right, one more invite, and then we'll get going to our next ESL game. Oof. Bois? Well, nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by on Twitch. So we're going to pop up. We'll leave this game to you guys. Of course, anybody else can come in and join, but we need to attend to our next ESL game. So I'll jump in there as soon as we've got into lobby. Of course, we'll take a little break while we wait for the teams to get ready, but we need to make sure that we're there in time. Oof. Looks like the teams have stayed on the same side, so we'll come back as soon as they're ready. But for now, we'll take a little break. See you guys in a sec. Alright, as promised, it was only a short break. Big Gorilla, how about Counter's cupcake break? Oh boy, that would be pretty good. Delicious cupcakes. They're so wonderful. Anyway, this is our quarterfinals. YSP Nation looking extremely strong in the first outing, I think largely in parts, well, I'd say probably primarily because of Unti, but Poon, the team captain of YSP, playing their part as well, racking up an enormous amount of kills. Alexis Aldava, if you want to enter in the tournament, head over to the ESL Gaming website and find the Modern Combat 5 section. Sign up to the site, get yourself a team, and you can play. I say it's as simple as that. It's not the most straightforward in the world. But once you've done it, it's not too bad. So, early on in the going, it looked like Vengeance were actually going to be able to hold their ground against YSP. Does not seem to be the case, as Lime going to be able to find a good line of fire down into the Vengeance team as they try and emerge. Lime's going to wait out some of those invincibility frames. And how about you want me to send you some free goodies? Oh boy, well, I mean, it's worth a try, but those free goodies come as a result of giveaways. I don't just give this stuff away. That's not what a giveaway is at all. YSP Nation look to have taken over this quarterfinal pretty darn definitively. See, so unlike last time where Un got a lot of kills but a lot of deaths as well, this time it seems like they found their right place in this world, which is on top, firing down into Hangar 01. See the name on the left hand side there. Usually people would kill someone who was staying up here, but I think the rest of the team providing too many distractions for Vengeance for it to really be possible. Let's see, so who are our big spenders aside from that? Lime, doing some pretty nice stuff. Really, a very, very good kill-death ratio. Turab the Puck, why your game setting is full changed? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. Oh, Big Gorilla. What's my favorite armor set? Let's see. I think it's I quite like the Scavenger. I think it's a Scavenger, isn't it? That came out recently. I think that was a pretty nice one. So let's just drop it onto Un and see how they're doing. Again, how about you, Big Gorilla? What's your favourite armor set? Things actually quietening down a little bit as we come towards the end of this particular round. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much chance of seeing a comeback here for Vengeance over on the blue side. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. I think it takes a lot of guts to stay competitive all the way through. I think the Kanata armor is pretty good too, but I'm a Fallout fan, so Scavenger helps satisfy that particular edge. Alright, last 40 seconds. It is Un continuing to lead the pack. Let's see. Over on the side of Vengeance, Helix the best performing member. I think Helix was in the chat before. OP Nab, you'd like to... I'm going to make a Twitch command for the ESL. But I might have done so already, actually. Let me have a quick check. See if that's already a command. I guess it is. Alright, last few kills come through. And it's going to be a pretty similar encounter to last time around. 50-30 rather than 50-32. This time it's Poon picking up 18 kills. Really seals the deal. Unti continues to do well as well. Alright, so that will complete our first quarter finals. And let's see about getting us our Twitch giveaway winner. So, let's see what we got. Okay, Zero Draco Gaming 0 will be our Twitch giveaway winner. So if you could post your deets into the chat, and we'll get you marked down for your entry. For now though, let's throw up a Counterfeits Cupcake Time custom game and get you guys playing on stream. also going to let Lodge go. What's going on? And let's throw out those piles and piles of invites. I like cupcake kind because it implies that there are cupcakes for you guys, but in fact they're all for me! What's the rule for giveaways and need credits? Well, the Twitch giveaway is over, but we will be starting up the Facebook giveaway. So how you do that is you go across to the Facebook page, type in hashtag water into the Facebook comments, and that's all you need to do. We will draw a winner a little later on this evening, so stay tuned, and when that comes up I will notify everyone across all platforms. Root XL putting it in the stream chat. Yep, that's basically how it works. To find the chat, just go in for it, then you're Gucci. Right, so just need a few more bodies. Who wants to show and show off on stream, eh? It could be you, or maybe you, or that other guy. If we don't hear back from our Twitch winner, we will redraw there. So we'll see how it goes. We just need to do a couple more people to get started on this cupcake game. We're going cool. Let me have me old break and go to the loo and such like. Who will come and join? Raijin. Ah, Dizam001, you found the problem. The thing was so funny, you did not press the join button. I'm assuming you mean funny weird as opposed to funny haha. Cool, we have got enough to get started. So, please do, if you find anything confusing from this point onwards, please do refer to your screen. And we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're back and it looks like you all are still having a good old time playing on the construction site. So I'm glad, yes, so people have started to pick up on this. I think that there will be a lot of the time if we end up finishing out a custom game on stream during a break, we'll just kind of roll over into the next one. So you don't have to leave when the game is over necessarily, though we'll see how it works out as of this one, since we've kind of come in from the start of it. We'll have another cupcake game after this if we haven't got an ESL match. So let's see whose star burns brightest. I'd like to see. I don't know if Beastie's gone to sleep. That's quite a distinct possibility, honestly. Yes, I think they have. Genuinely, these custom games are a chance for people to build a reputation, especially if you're looking to kind of, pick to move to a better team or similar. Then performing well in these custom games, like Killer Boy is doing here, is a pretty fantastic way to start. Ugh. Especially considering, excuse me, it's 1:30 in the morning here. Especially considering that there is, you could potentially be playing against some of our pro players during the game, during these custom games. So it's a great environment to not only show off if you kind of reached as good as you kind of want to be, but also to develop by playing against some of these top tier players. Killer Boy demonstrating why covering your teammates back, extremely important. Now able to move up, get the 1v3 there, though somehow Zune takes a while to fall down. But still, some good squad tactics on display there. Even while the red team does pick up an enormous amount of kills there, I think they are the ones getting the surprise flankeroonie. You can see there those new armors in play. Yes, I'm a big fan of the scavenger armor. I think it looks pretty neat. It's certainly very different than the other ones. For me, at least, a fairly important thing. So our Facebook giveaway is ongoing at the moment. I think we have a lot of the teams making it through to the quarterfinals, so they're playing at the moment. Hopefully we'll pick up one of those games a little bit later on. Other than that, we'll keep the Facebook giveaway going until we start getting teams getting in to the semi-finals. Barrage of bullets means it's going to come to a close thing. Zune, well, certainly part of every encounter. Almost half the kills of the red team on Zune. Do you think maybe if Zune had some backup from some trusty teammates? Yeah, pretty well for them. Okay. So we'll keep the good times rolling. The game will continue. ESL 1, 2, 3. We'll pop to another break, but carry on playing as much as you like. And we'll resume things once this next break period expires. Guys, we shall see you then. We'll see where it looks like museum might well be the next destination. Do remember, you don't have to leave at the end of this custom game. You can carry on playing ESL 1, 2, 3 if you want to join in for the first time. Either way around it, we'll see you in just a little bit. It's cupcake time! Alright guys, what's going on? Mr. Puppet Gaming, you're currently having problems with playing on your device? I would definitely get in touch with Game Loft support. Maybe they can help you out with some way round not being able to play on your device, or maybe just get it put in that could be patched. Support for your device could be patched in the future. I'm afraid I don't know myself. But head to support.gameloft.com. They'll be able to help you out. Oh, I noticed, yes, that's the other place where I forgot to change it across. Let me get that changed now. Turab, the book you're supporting? Oh well, that's good news. Ah. Let's see. Looks like quarterfinals are still going on at the moment, so we'll just keep things tranquilo for the time being. Vinci, I like your name. Yeah, Mr. Puppet Gaming, get in touch with Game Loft support, and they should be able to give you some information about how to get this Mortal Kombat 5 on your device, or at least make the request, because it's sometimes it's just a case of the Game Loft just aren't aware that people on that device would want to play it. The book, whose Facebook video did they comment on? Oh, you meant on our... Oh, I see. Yep. Grab, I see your entry over on the Facebook page for the giveaway. Fair enough, fair enough. Once we get into our semi-finals, once we have our first semi-final game begin, that's when our Facebook entry will close. So get those in while you can, and we'll keep the good times rolling for as long as possible. Yes, Mr. Puppet Gaming, I hope the Game Loft support can help you out there, because that's unfortunate. I wish I knew the answer myself, but those support guys, they know everything. Or at least they can put you in the right direction, whereas little old me, they know nothing. Alright, well, looks like we are still going to be keeping going for the time being. So, you guys want to keep on playing, then I guess that's just what we're gonna do. The Museum of Vantage will be our next place. as before. We'll just kind of alternate backwards and forwards between streamed and unstreamed games until we get our ESL games back. For now, though, we'll see you guys in 7 minutes or less. Alright guys, looks like we've still got a few of you folks up here and scrapping live on stream. Mr. Puppet Gaming, when Gangstar New Orleans Update 6 coming? What do you mean, Mr. Puppet Gaming? Is that a Modern Combat Versus thing? I'm afraid I don't know too much about Modern Combat Versus at this stage. Akash Minsu had to check points on ESL. If you're talking about team points, then you can get that from the main tournament page. I'll link in the chat. I don't think... Well, I think these points are from last month. We must be starting in month, and that's updated. But if you look on the toolbox.t link, that will give you the points from the last encounter. So I believe, well, each month is consisted of 4 weeks, so the most points you can get is 400. So if you look at that link, you'll notice your Taze have 350, so they nearly got the most possible. Old Glory in second place. Oof. Oh boy, it's still so hot here in England. I've always held that in hotter countries, people have kind of made provision for it to be hot, as in they actually have air conditioning. As here, in merry old England, it's not so much. So, here at Gaming Sam, see you later. We will do the Facebook giveaway draw when we start up our first semi-final, and actually I think that has actually happened. So with that in mind, okay, so Nicholas Engelstad will be our Facebook winner. So if you could post your dog tag and your platform into Facebook comments. Also, our Twitch giveaway winner, I don't think ever actually responded. So any of you guys who want to enter in on Twitch, you type hashtag RO16 into the Twitch page. We will redraw in just a little itty bit. So once more, Nicholas Engelstad will be our Facebook winner. And Twitch, you guys who are watching on Twitch already, or anyone else who wants to go to Twitch, type in hashtag RO16 through the Twitch chat to enter in for our redraw over there. Right, to the matter at hand. You can see here some serious damage being dished out in close quarters. Zune demonstrating a healthy respect for being in the right place at the right time. Though Morrow is not going to wait for tomorrow. Fruit XL. Oof. Hero Gaming Salmon. You're right, I should drink some delicious water. That's delicious. Oof. Oh, we got a good amount of players playing here today. I'm so proud of you guys. Your thirst for Modern Combat 5 is impressive. Looks like I got a pretty competitive game, but I think the red team, well, I'm glad I stopped there because I think that we're perhaps going to see a swing back in the direction of the blue side. It's too close to call. So, Puck, you lost the giveaway. Well, only 4 people win the giveaways. The Mob Cross and Twitch giveaways are the easiest to win. And do bear in mind, guys, that the Twitch giveaway has been reopened since the winner didn't respond. So head to twitch.tv/modern-combat and enter in hashtag quarter if you want to get in on that. Oops. So let's set up another custom game to kill a little bit of time. Oh, wait a second, actually. We have OMG versus XXX Temptation. Our ESL game coming up. What fantastic timing. Because we can pretty much just go into that straight away. So we've got our lobby key. So we'll just jump into that, and hopefully the teams will all be ready for us to go. Clash of Clans, you are Prookie. I see. Well, I hope that's good for you. Prookie, were you one of the players from the previous game? At 2 in the morning, my mind is not working so well. You'll have to excuse me. Alright, it looks like... Swap this down. Looks like the teams are pretty much ready to go. So we won't keep you guys hanging around. In fact, we may not even need to go to any kind of break at all, because the players are actually ready to start. Here we go. This is going to be our first semi-final of the day. Oh my god, certainly a very veteran team, an international squad. Against, I want to say is that Iraq, that flag? It is! Ooh, I'm getting better at recognizing flags. Alright, let's get it on! Our new round of ESL competition begins right here, right now! Let's see. So, team owner Anonymous, I don't think he's playing for Temptation this time round. We'll see how the team does. SAD doing some fantastic work in the opening salvo. Oh boy. Temptation doing very, very well. A Special does manage to get off a couple of kills. Though OMG, certainly some very familiar faces in their lineup. We expect to see them do well. OMG definitely a powerhouse team in Modern Combat 5 esports. Came into today as our #1 seed and they've played in so many tournaments I have lost track. Worth noting that the OMG lost out to Temptation in the first round of our previous Blue Cup. So a chance for vengeance for OMG. Chance to seize that spot in the grand final. And the fact that this has happened at all in the semi-finals rather than the opening round is a good indication of how much difference it makes to keep playing, keep driving up your seeding, and making sure that you get the best spots in the tournament where you don't have to play against the very best teams from the very beginning. Sard continue to do well at Imp, firing from long range. Great at providing a little kind of trap for the opposition, while Kilo does a nice job there of picking up a kill. Bouncy, I recognise Bouncy's name because it's so unusual. Jafar Ibarra, yes, welcome back Jafar. We are still going. What a crazy mixed up world we live in. Oh, Jafar, thank you. Were you a winner? Wait, were you a winner from last time? I don't think you were. But thank you for your dog tag anyway. Nicholas, thank you for your details over on Facebook. So, the Facebook winner, Nicholas Engelstad. Thank you very much. Let's see, have we had any entries over on the Twitch page? Doesn't look like it. So, let me just put it out into chat. Hashtag RO16 for our redraw on Twitch. So, of course, our official giveaway, or our kind of main giveaway, is going to be on Mob Crush now. So, that's two different things to keep track of. So, basically, we've got 3 giveaways to talk about. Facebook is over, but Twitch and Mob Crush are both going on right now. So, get your entries in there while you can. You've got a much better chance of winning on Twitch and Mob Crush than you do on either Facebook or YouTube, so you'd be crazy not to take advantage. Anyway, back to the game itself, which is extremely even. 3 minutes left to play. Let's see what these guys have got for us. Rush in, and the Founcy one picks up a kill. Oh my god, getting pressed back into the corner here. And Temptation have taken over the lower floor, eliminating pretty much all of the OMG defense. Big Gorilla, thank you for your entry in over on Mob Crush. We're coming to the final phase of this first semi-final between Temptation and Oh My God. Lots of time left on the clock, but not a lot of score. Where it counts. 50 the limit. Elvis gonna pick up a couple. Fancy running in with the close quarters fighting. Will fall victim to a Special's knife. And the reset. Special, so many kills, but so little time to work with. And there we go. Bouncy pushes Extension over the edge. 50 to 46, the ultimate score. Take a look and see who was the MVP of that round. So I think, yes, Sard did very, very well. Pick up the most kills. Honestly, everyone in the game took a lot of damage. A Special, though, overall, actually on the losing side. Still did very, very well. Alright, so let's pop out of here and get you guys a cupcake game. Will that soldier go on? No. Right. Let's get the field of cupcakes ready for all of you. Ah, Mob Crush lets you view the live stream while using another app. That does seem very handy. Oh. Alright, let's get you guys in here so I can take some well-earned rest. Of course, we have passed out of the time zone that European players will probably stay awake for. But we're strongly in the Americas now, and possibly Asia. I don't know. Well, let's get some bodies in here if we can. So we've got something to look at while we're on break. Oh, never mind all that actually, because we have got an ESL game to attend to. We've already got the pass keys, so sorry about that, guys, who are heading towards that game. But we can make up for it in short order by bringing you the second game between OMG and XXX 10 Nation. Just jumping into the lobby with the players right now. Let's jump to the pre-game. So you know the drill. Temptation won the first game. Now they have to do it once more. Conversion the destination. Difference of only 4 kills last time round. Can Sard step up once more, or will a special prove to be too much to handle? See you shortly. Take a little break while the players get ready. Once they are, we'll get going with our next ESL semi-final game. Welcome back, gentle friends, one and all. OMG, oh my god, needs to win this next game or they are out of here. Sard, one of our strongest performing players from last time round, did pale in comparison to the individual performance of a special. The rest of OMG not able to perform that same level as Sard proves their worth in this game, picking up a couple of early kills. Fruit XL, you never enter the giveaways because you never win. I feel like there's some sort of lesson in there, in terms of people always win on these giveaways. Like, somebody always wins. If you don't enter, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be you. Fruit XL, do bear in mind the Twitch giveaway is currently reopened and we haven't even had anyone entering over there, so if you go over to twitch.tv/modern combat and enter in hashtag RO16, then you've got a very good chance of winning over there. Up, you commented on Mob Crush? Well, there's no reason why you couldn't comment on the old Twitch as well. Oh man, that sound effects. I'm gonna find out how someday how they made that. So a special, who is very sneaky. Actually, that's something I'm going to ask for with Modern Combat 5. I'm going to ask if they can implement a clan tag feature for the express purpose of being able to hide that clan tag in game. Because you'll notice down the bottom here that the issue we have is we can't actually see too much of the OMG player names because we've got OMG at the start. If that was just gone, then I think that would make life a lot easier. Or as being able to see what the heck anyone's called. We'll see though. I mean, I feel like that's a good idea, but I don't know if that's how practical it is to implement, because there's probably a lot of UI changes that would be required for something. But maybe it would have to be part of something bigger. Hassan Safet Adam? You want to play with us? Well, there's no reason why you can't. We'll have community games all the time, so just watch out. Once this semi-final game is over, we'll jump straight into another community game. Alright, so let's settle down and see how things are going here. Avicol performing extremely well so far. Boss lethal in the right hands, though Kilo actually stalking from behind with that imp. Going to be able to put down a lot of hurt. Pushes the pistol in the close quarters, very smart. Going to keep moving from side to side, but Sam actually able to read that move. Read that from behind and finish off the job. Rip Renan, hola, como están? Todos, todos, todos? I don't know. Como están todos? How you all doing? 3 minutes left to play. Extension. Triple X Tentation. I don't know. Made up names, they're difficult. Very, very close ending parts here. 2 minutes and a half left to play. Saad continuing to rack up kill after kill in close quarters. Will get taken out by Elvis on the back end there. A special needing to pick up even more kills. Will take out Saad. That's pretty big for OMG. Coming down to last couple of kills here. Let's see. Will these teams have got first? No! Last burst comes out from Temptation, and that will make it 2-0. Temptation are going to be going to our grand finals today. OMG will have to take a knee, because they will not be free to pursue their happy... Yes? I don't know. Tension? Nah, for XL, I don't... Well, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you could be right. That might well be how they say it. Which I guess is fine. But Tension? That's just not how it reads to me, man. Alright, so let's return back to conversion for our custom game. Oh. So let's see, did anyone ever enter in over on Twitch? They didn't. Strange. Jason Elliott, do you think they'll give you permission to stream Modern Combat 5 on the page? Well, on the Modern Combat official page? I don't think that's very likely, Jason Elliott, unless you're a very well established YouTuber. But I mean, it's worth a try. Just you could always send an email in. If you've got a big channel, then it's possible you might be able to collaborate with Gameloft to work out something. You never know. Oh right, Fruit, you don't know either. You're just making a guess. Oh, there we go. Fruit, done it. The first person to enter in over on Twitch. And because I want to get that finished, Fruit, you will be our Twitch giveaway winner, because it's been going on for way too long. So, congratulations, Fruit. Ah, Big Gorilla. Just a moment too late this time round. So we will be drawing our Mob Crush winner pretty darn soon as well. So, with that in mind, get your entries in here while you can. And, alright, we'll create one more invite. There we go. Ah, for a player who's got no name apart from a little star at the end. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to go to break. And we shall return 7 minutes or less from right now. guys, what's going on? Looks like we're getting back into another custom game. We're waiting on the YSP Nation to acquire their semi-final opponents from the quarters between Family and the Demons, currently going on. But for now, we'll keep things tranquilo. See, get ourselves some more on-stream action, courtesy of you fan folks. I don't think I've ever seen that camo pattern, but definitely a weapon that shows camo pretty well. Hero Gaming Simon, welcome back. And Vision 301, good to see ya. ESL123, the passkey if you want to join in this particular game. And tomorrow brings the sorrow. There will borrow some cup of sugar from your neighbor. I don't know. Ah, T-Mobile as well. Good to see you. T-Mobile. I wonder why you named after a brand name. That's what I've always wondered. You work at T-Mobile? Is this all a guerrilla marketing campaign? Ah! Ali Muhammad, you need camo, froggy faces. Well, I can never resist a froggy face. If only I had ammo to give you. But I don't. Sorry. I think we're starting to get some more people coming in as they realise the game is actually here and able to. Blue team picking up a couple of kills on the back end. Of course, when you're behind, it can help to have some new players come in who may not be as skilled as the pre-existing players like Morrow, who we're watching here, to pick off kills from. Of course, it's worth just as much to kill Morrow as it is to kill anybody on the red team, but as far as Morrow is concerned, you're probably not going to manage it because no one has so far, at least. Ali Muhammad, why you hate me? Ah. Oh, Ali Muhammad. As I said, if I had camo to give you, all my camo would be yours, but sadly, I don't. Hey, it's Javin Gaming. That big troublemaker. Back again, causing trouble, just like a troublemaker. Speaking of troublemakers, look at this joker with a bunch of spaces for a name. Recently, it just shows up as a little asterisk. The sidebar. That's good programming there. Good job, guys. Sure that there's no unnecessary spaces. Aha! That sombrero looks tempting for asterisk themselves, and they will steal it away. 10 points apiece. Let's see, where are our big numbers really coming in from though? It's going to be Hojo. Got a good sniping position. Morrow getting in there before they even get a chance. Ali Muhammad, you were just a joking. Hey Exxon, welcome back again. Good to see ya, good to see ya. We're just having a little bit of community fun times right now as we wait for our second semi-final to begin. Of course, Temptation have already made their way through to the grand finals. Awaiting the opponents. Ah, there we go. Family versus YSP Nation. It should be our next ESL match coming up. We'll probably have to jump out of this community game, but we'll see. Devon Gaming Troublemaker didn't receive his credits? When did Troublemaker win those credits? Was it recently? Or was it a few weeks ago? Toto, yeah? Mean. It means same bro, all good. How do we say it in Spanish?
Igual bro, todo bien.
Igual bro, todo bien. Interesting. Well, that's a fun word to say. That means same. But Bro's always igual.
La guerra es siempre la misma.
Yeah, it's super not what I was expecting, honestly. I don't think it's. I feel like it's sometimes a little hard for Google Translate to translate back from kind of slang. Well, igual, bro. Todo bien. Todo bien. This is a good phrase. All good. I shall add that to my list of things I can say. Let's see. Where did I put that? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, hope you guys are todo bien. I don't know if it works that way, but I'm going to try and use it that way anyway. Alright, so we have got that semi-final I mentioned before. Family versus YSP Nation. Coming up. Hopefully, just a few moments. We've got our pass key, so we'll be getting in there shortly. This does mean we'll have to love and leave you guys to the community game. So we have got our, let's see, so we've got our Twitch giveaway winner. Get rid of that. Just on Mob Crush at the moment. When the semi-finals has concluded, that is the only time we'll draw ourselves a Mob Crush giveaway winner. For now though, I'm just going to jump into the lobby that has been promised. And we'll see if we can find ourselves some family and YSP Nation action. Vantage destination for all our happy fun times. Jojo is on fire. I know. Hey Nexus, what's with the long face? Alright, the players are here, nearly all ready. As soon as they are, we'll be back from our micro break. And we'll be getting started for our second semi-finals of the second Blue July Cup on iOS. Stay tuned guys, we have a stonking semi-final to see who will go and join Temptation in our grand finals. See you just a little bit. welcome back everyone. Our second ESL semi-final of the day for your viewing pleasure. Family take on YSP Nation from Japan. A good old-fashioned clash of the American family values against YSP and their disregard for all life on this planet. Cobra getting tagged, I don't think they quite know where from, but wisely taking shelter before venturing out into the cold bleakness of the world. OPNAV, thank you for supporting your fellow players. I like Cobra's colours on their lag, that looks really cool. Not sure what camo pattern that is, if it's like a nationality, but it looks really neat. I know that there was a lot of, for a while, those kind of colours on a gun were, or just on anything, very common. It's not used very much. I think maybe it's something you get from like Jamaica or anything like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Anyway, so Rubber currently leading the score and keeping the family ahead. YSP Nation came into this one as our number 2 seed, family as our number 3. So we're expecting these guys to be pretty closely matched with one another. Let's see. So, yeah, so family have been around the blocks a few times. We've actually lost to Oh My God. But more recently to Old Glory. I mean, everyone's lost to Old Glory, really. And to Shot. So family have had troubles with the Japanese teams, but honestly, Japan as a whole, a titan of Modern Combat 5 esports. Very, very consistently we're seeing our champions come from Japan. Check in with Lime. Looks like we've kind of come to a bit of a standstill here with both teams having 6 points. I think the reason the teams get to this kind of stage is because they play things out smart. In this case, each team is trying to steal away one additional kill from the other, therefore be able to force action, force the opponents to walk into their pre-set up firing lines. Will it work though is the question. Let's bring up the map. A little tough to read on Vantage. But I guess good enough for the moment, as Un manages to be the one to get the kill. I believe Poon, the team captain of YSP, playing under a different name. Let's see how the engagement patterns end up differing. We've got Rabar coming in from the back with the recon, looking to try and make a mess in close quarters. They take out Un there. Gonna go in and help Devil finish off Unti. And the American squad family doing some nice tactical play there, very swift maneuvering, able to back each other up, but this time round Rabar is all by themselves. We'll have to go up against multiple YSP members, but Devil able to sneak through the back there and finish off the job. 3 minutes left to play, and the family's tactical play really bearing fruit here, as YSP, on an individual basis, are very strong players. But I genuinely think it's the team play of family that's carrying them this far. Able to sneaky beak around the place. Rabar getting cover from their teammates, allowing them for the recharge, help recharge to come through. Things do go a little bit sour though as YSP starts to catch up, perhaps adjusting to family's approach to the game on the fly. It's always a bit of a rock, paper, scissors in terms of what strategies are effective, which strategies are not. If you can play cleverly, tactically, that can sometimes struggle against a team that's just willing to bull rush and make your life an absolute misery. Exxon, you thought you'd do a lot worse in your first game against All Invictus? Yes, I think that's a reasonable assumption, honestly. Certainly Invictus, the surest badge of an extremely accomplished player. Only the very best gets to wear that honour. Boone gets tagged. Looking to try and get the reset. Will fall victim to Rabar, who's down incredibly low, but still manages to pick up a second kill anyway without even taking any further damage. We'll run into multiple members of YSP though, and just like that, the lead is erased. YSP, pretty darn good here for a potential comeback chance. Unti, close range take out Rabar, and I think that is what, yes, that's going to be their top performing member. So YSP have a chance to seize the lead for themselves. Minute left to play. Here we go, timers. Here we go, Simon. Japanese players on top of everybody. I think that's honestly fair to say. They are extremely good for the most part, or at least the top teams tend to be Japanese more often than any other nationality, certainly. Though it doesn't mean every Japanese. The ones we remember to be. Alright, Rabar gonna run up into multiple members, so we're starting to see a bit of a reverse of what YSP were dealing with before, which is that family were able to back each other up effectively. Rabar kind of going out on a bit more lone wolf, and it's not working out super well for the family, who are still ahead but losing out on their main member. A big problem. Anytime Rabar walks around a wall, they are running into multiple, so it doesn't happen this time. It's actually Unti who's going to try and sneak around and be the one to pick off kills all by themselves. Unstoppable! And YSP go up just 2 points. So who are our big players from that one? Raybar for a family, absolutely amazing job. Best individual player in that game. It won't be enough. YSP Nation, take the first point. Alright, let me just set up our cupcake game. Exxon, could have done a little better since you were nervous. You kind of forgot what to do and started to rush. Well, I mean, that's what these competitions breed in players, is once you start to recognize things you do wrong, you get better, you start to become less tense under pressure, or at least less tense in a way that's helpful, unhelpful. Right, setting up the game now. Looks good, looks good. So do bear in mind, this is a break game, so you will not be commentated while playing this game, and we may have to abandon the ship on it, like every other one, because of the ESL match resuming. So get in while you can. What we can do. Vision 301, you play with energy! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! I like it. Ooh, it's getting a little late here though. It's 2:41 in the morning. Oi, 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 oi. John Smith, your trasher's nervous too, just trying to run. Hey, Vanos Fox Tox? Not sure which one it is. How you doing? So we might be getting a few bodies in here to get ourselves started. Yes, Vanos, I definitely remember you. We find an opponent. I think that might be our no-named player, or not sure. Murder Gang Vesta. Everyone wants to be on the same team. Ah. Alright, let's get it started because this is just going to be a break game. You can still join in with ESL 123. Alright guys, we'll see you at the end of the break or when we have our next ESL game, whichever comes first. See you guys then. Oh boy, no break for old Counterfeit because it looks like our next ESL game is coming up. So, we'll just be going straight into that. Oh boy, no rest for the wicked today. I think we are trying to get this tournament done because we did have a bit of a delay earlier. So, we shall waste no time in attending upon matters of state. Matters of tournament. The very least. But the teams are kind of half ready. So I'll have a drink of delicious water while we're waiting. Oh no, Turab, you're not sleeping at all. It's 6 in the morning. It's even more crazy than it is for me here. So please do try and get some sleep. That's not a healthy way to live. Realizes that sleep is the most valuable thing you can have. BC was on fire today, Exxon. BC wasn't feeling so good about themselves afterwards, but I was just saying to them, they did perform well. It's just hard. I think it speaks well of a person that can do well on a team that's doing badly. That's the hardest possible thing. Anyone can kind of do moderately well on a team that's doing well themselves. Whew. Oh boy, oh boy. Yes, no breaks, OPNAB, no breaks at all. SEAL Team 6, they played against... of the past tournaments, have a look at that. So, SEAL Team 6. Oh wait, no, they were in this tournament, weren't they? Yeah, they played against Anxiety, that's but they lost 2-0. It was very, yes, it was very brief. Hero Gaming Simon drinks sake. Oh boy, that can only end well. Wait. Oh man, Vision, you played YSP first match. That is a tough break. Yes, you came in as number 15 seed, which means you get lumped with a very, very tough match from the beginning. But if you keep coming back, Vision, on the team, eventually your seeding will rise and you can avoid those high seeded teams for a bit longer. So, our second semi-final beckons. Only 2 points separated last time round, so could easily see this going through to a game number 3. We'll see if YSP Nation have got what it takes to put the family away for a second time. Get to conversion. Remember last time round, Raybar was the most effective player in the game, even on a losing squad. Yeah, it speaks pretty well of them. We'll see if they can impress again when it counts the most. Excellent, let's not talk about it. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, the exchange of gunfire doesn't lead to any casualties, but there we go, a couple traded backwards and forwards. Raybar to one of those to pick him up. So, Raybar, this is something we've really noticed with them, is that they're quite good at using the terrain and the potential avenues of attack. We're starting to see this just more in general, that teams are being more aware that there are lots of different ways of fighting. It's not just run at each other and shoot. You can, you know, getting the flanks on, knowing where the potential paths through the level are enormously important. Oh, it's actually Well, they died before I got a chance to look at them, but Fuguth doing very well for the family side of things, but we can't even switch cameras because everything's so crazy. There you go, Fuguth 5-1 so far. Brutal close quarters fighting, particularly dominated by Masuo in that last exchange at least. Getting taken down very low. I think he's trying to break contact with the family team and will manage to do so for not quite long enough as the devil themselves comes to claim another kill for the family. Very close stuff at this point. Good to see Soldier Girl in the chat helping out and find people falling foul of the Nightbots. Yes, Nightbot not a fan of all caps. I think you can maybe get away with 2-letter words in all caps because those are a little bit more common, possibly even 3. But once you go beyond that, I don't know. YSP, even with a 4-person roster, starting to actually build themselves a pretty substantial lead. I was going to comment on Unti's individual skill, literally half a second before they got horribly murdered. Family struggling to keep those kills out of the Japanese squad's hands, even in their diminished capacity. They're up DPK. Soldier Girl is our admin for today. So she's making sure that everything is running nice and smooth behind the scenes. Of course, with our finals team's oh boy, I can't even say the name anymore. It's one of those names that I really need to have written down. Temptation. It's like Temptation, but with a little bit less. Temptation in the finals. There's not so much admin work to do, so able to join us on the stream channel. Oof. Rika the player, there's a live chicken nearby just walking around. Really? That's a very strange thing to have happen. Does that happen to you? Very frequently? Lime joining back in on proceedings will get cut down by the devil. Ayana OP. We're gonna try and make some Instagram friends. Can't blame the hustle. A lot of the audience for these tournaments is made up of YouTubers and the like. So it's a good place to hang out if you are a content creator. Make some connections. Killer Boy throwing some shade towards SEAL Team 6. Well, everyone's going to start somewhere, don't they? Thanos Talks, we're from Android and watching the iOS livestream. Well, hey! Why not? It's a live stream for everybody! I mean, you don't need to be playing on the same platform as the person you're watching, surely. Surely. The nation of YSP. Pretty ludicrous lead right now. Let's see. Yes, it is Unti who's doing the heavy lifting for the team. You can hear the pattering of tiny bullets all over the place. Ayana, yes, you're in Spain. That is, that's even later than here. Last time ticking away. 1 minute left to play. 5 ahead for YSP Nation. Of course, Unti we're fully expecting to be the center of attention. Gets into close quarters fighting and able to take a kill off Raybar. Raybar, of course, we know from their performance in previous games, but not stepping up so much on the conversion. Time ticks away. Last few kills pouring in. Looking like YSP have booked their place in our grand finals today. Ah, Ayana. Well, I hope Spain is good. It is a place I have not. What's up? There we go. Last couple of kills come in. Just as close as last time, but the results remains the same. YSP, win out. They are going to our finals today. Alright, just gonna let Soldier Girl know. Well, it was a 2-0, definitely not anywhere near as one-sided as that might suggest. So, let's draw our Mob Crush giveaway winner. So, Tura DPK61 is our Mob Crush giveaway winner. Please post your dog tag and your platform. Let's get ourselves a cupcake match going. I've attached that idea. I think it might be just because it gives me an excuse to go find something healthy to eat. The Killer Boy. Yes, I'll try and get your name right. I'll do my best. I make no guarantees. Let's get those invites pouring out. If any of you guys who've had your tenure in the tournament cut short, please and join us on stream. Oof. Take off these still so hot. How can it be so dark outside and yet still so hot? I don't understand. Alright, we'll get started. Just so I can have a break, really. And of course you guys can join through all the normal methods, ESL 123, or through the global chat invite. For now though, I'm going to take a break and see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, we are back, and what fantastic timing because our grand finals is ready and here. YSP Nation versus Temptation. Coming up in just a few moments. Our Mob Crush giveaway is now officially over. We have found a winner, found their details as well. Oof! So let's jump into this next ESL game. We've got the pass key, so we're all good to go. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Hope you'll have a good night, y'all. Waiting for that lobby to come up. Should hopefully be just a couple of moments. So while this is all going on, in fact, why don't I just get things going on the YouTube page. So, and in mind, let's see. So, our last giveaway will be on the YouTube page. Type in hashtag finals there, though do bear in mind that multiple entries will get you disqualified. So, one is all you need, Nightbot will handle all the rest. And that will run for the duration of our grand finals here today. Looks like the lobby is up. So we jump into that in just a second. Also check to see which side each of the teams are playing on. Alright, here we go. Pre-game lobby. Temptation over on the blue, YSP Nation. Yep. We will take a very small break. When the players are ready, we will get stuck in for our grand finals today and show you guys what these two top teams are made of. See you in just a few moments. Alright guys, we are back and we are starting our grand finals today on these rooftops. Temptation, been waiting for this for a while and now get a chance to get their hands on their grand finalist opponents. Temptation, fighting out of Iraq. YSP, fighting out of Japan. Let's check in with the captain of YSP Nation, Poon, picking up some early kills. The exchange of gunfire even so far, even while YSP are down a member. In fact, seizing the lead for themselves. Temptation haven't been able to successfully leverage that small numbers advantage as of yet. You expect to see, there we go, we're seeing the rush in from Temptation. Makes a lot of sense. Your potential downside is a lot lower when you've got more people, because even if you end up trading kills, you'll eventually win out that trade just by having more people. Still though, pretty darn even. Bleach doing a nice job in the early going. So far untouched. We're definitely starting to see Recon get cemented as a, as a viable class to play in this sniper meta. I feel like the strategies are starting to evolve a little bit as Fancy ends up trading their life across. It's still Bleach doing the getting those kills or keeping those deaths down low. Said so many times before, it only really requires one member of the team to get a really good kill death ratio and carry the rest of the team all to the finish line. Bleach gonna sneak up behind, right place, right time, secures the kill. Fighting becomes extremely brutal in the close quarters. We just see everyone being reaped. Harvesting of souls. As Sad picks up another one. Sad, I guess. Yeah, just sad. Unti, one of the players from YSP we've seen really perform very well before, but not having that big of an impact this time round. Doesn't mean she managed to take Sad out, but Temptation have got a big old lead. Killer Boy, I have to say, I haven't tried playing on a controller, but it's not, as far as I know, it's not against any rules to do so, so if it does make it easier, then it would seem to make sense to use the best equipment you have available. Hashtag funnels on the YouTube page if you want to get in on that. This best of 5 is only just beginning. This first game, though, will still secure a lot of momentum for whichever team wins it. Puts them on the path to maybe even a clean sweep. Has to weigh heavily on the minds of their opposition. Temptation now ahead by 7. Look very comfortable for securing this first Grand Finals game. The run-in with multiple backups working extremely well for them. You guys feeling quite passionate about your MC5 in the chat? That's completely fine to have strong opinions, but please do try and be respectful while doing so. Un trying to come alive in the closing moments of this first game, but I think it's going to be surely vastly too late. Lime does manage to get one, but there we go, the trade kills can only take you so far. Temptation gets the first point, and they do it by 7. Yeah, so I think it's going to be Avi. Let's see. Avi Koi. Okay. Who's going to be our MVP from that one. So, now that match is done, I'm just going to let Soldier go now. And set us up with a break game. Fruit. I think it's always good to see, to see the possibility of a comeback, even if it doesn't materialize. I feel like if you don't at least, hope for a comeback, then what do you have really? What do you have? Oof. Alright guys, get in here while you can and we'll start us up. Better Stocks, thanks for dropping by the stream. Have a good old sleep for yourself. Looking forward to my very own as well. PJ, welcome to the game. Let's see if we can find you a few more friendos to play with. I can see people talking in the global chat about this very game. See if we can get some more bodies in here so I can take a break. Help me out, guys. Help me out. I see Exxon, you've been successfully bullied into the game. Excellent, excellent. Alright, cool. We'll get this one started. ESL123 if you want to come and join in, or use the global chat invite. But for now, I'll be going to break. And catch you guys on the other side. Oh wait, no I won't. Soldier Girl, vastly too efficient for my own good. Means we've got our second grand final game already. So we'll have to abandon ship on this custom game. Thank you guys for joining in on that. So I could take a break, but it's not going to happen this time round. Yay. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get. Alright, so we've got that new passkey. We'll be getting into lobby shortly. And then we can get this grand finals moving once more. It's certainly looking like Temptation. I've got a very good shot at this one, but maybe we'll see a turnaround. We never know. Never can tell. Alright, let's jump into that pre-game lobby. Looks like the teams have swoopy swapped around. But as soon as everyone is ready and raring to go, we will be back. Take ourselves a little breaky break while the last players arrive. See you in a sec. Alright guys, we're back once more. Our grand finals continues. See how well YSP Nation are able to attend to themselves second encounter. Pretty brutal fighting to get us started with. But nothing conclusive yet. The only conclusion is pain! Un operating from close quarters. Doing a pretty nice number. on Temptation, but perhaps not nice enough. Now let's see, so it is going to be Sard with the imp in hand, ready to deliver out vengeance for the Iraqi side. YSP do manage to kill things back though. This is looking a lot more even than I maybe would have expected it, given that we saw last time Temptation win out by 7. YSP actually taking the lead for themselves. Joy trying to trade something back, but it's actually Fancy who manages to go in there and finish off the job. The Slack weakened the defenses of YSP, and Fancy the one to pick up the pieces, gets 3 in a row. YSP's lead almost erased. Lime taking themselves out, definitely not ideal. That Slack can be so dangerous even to your own team in close quarters. The wall bang being attempted, but falling foul. Temptation now with the lead, however briefly. Neck and neck for these two teams. We're starting to see airstrikes coming in from Langos. Fancy getting into the close quarters, fighting, trying to get a little bit of distance, but not enough. Getting hit from the side from multiple angles, will fall down. And every kill is going to count. Masuo gets one with a knife, gets stripped away straight away. Fancy definitely the one to watch in close quarters. Going to be able to dodge out some of those raining explosions. But YSP keep on coming back no matter how many times they are knocked down. They still seem to find a way to win out these fights, at least in enough of a capacity that it gets them where they need to be. Oh boy, it's so hot here. I need some delicious water. This action, so steamy. Ah, their water sure is delicious. Ooh. Our last giveaway is on YouTube for today, so hashtag balance if you want to get in on that. The action is as hot as we're getting from Temptation, who seem to have maybe been holding off to the last second to make their push in. YSP keeping up remarkably well for a team who are behind. But I think it's actually Poon getting the majority of the kills there. Yes, by a large margin, the most kills than anybody in the game. Unti does land a nice double kill with a grenade to keep YSP's hopes alive. But it's going to be pretty down to the wire here. And no, Temptation, too much to handle again. But this time closer than before. An interesting game that time round. Sad for Temptation, their best performing player. But yes, Un picking up a lot of kills, but also a lot of deaths. Not really where you want to be if you are behind. So I think based off the last game, we may well not have time to set up for a community game. We're gonna let Soldier go. No? So rather than bring you guys in and knock you out again, we'll just go for our regular break this time round. And then we'll throw a community game at the end of the stream as well. Now guys, though, we'll head to break and we'll catch you guys on the flippity flop for our third grand finals game. Alright guys, welcome back. Our third game of our grand finals beckons. Construction site will be where XXX Temptation could build their legacy, or it could all come crumbling down around their ears. First blood, taken by Temptation, but Unti trades it back. Wait. Japanese squad make a good early opening as Temptation try and make a rush up on this sniper nest. Unti gets the drop on their opponent there. Doesn't manage to finalize the kill though. We'll run into close quarters. And the ISP looking pretty good. Looks like that rush down strategy not working out particularly well when it comes to counter sniping. SAD has got that pretty darn well. And we'll scatter the Japanese squad around a little bit more. It might make them a little harder to track down, but also harder for YSP to be able to back each other up. Lime gets the long range pick off that keeps the Japanese squad going. Right, where are we getting these numbers coming from? So Lime and Un both doing pretty well. Misuo actually, so far unkilled. Kill numbers actually starting to ramp up as Un gets a bunch more through for YSP. Construction site may well be their map. Been waiting to see if YSP can perform in this grand finals. Seemed like it's gonna, it's based off the first two games. We had a pretty predictable pattern. It's been getting closer every single game. Perhaps this is where the wind changes. Asu continues to pick off kills. And the gap between the teams continues to widen in favour of YSP. Fancy able to sneak a couple of kills out. Fancy operating without backup there, still manages to get away with it, at least this time round. The lead shrinks some. What? The danger of going up a ramp like that. Of course, it's very hard to move from side to side and avoid getting shot in the face. YSP, still a pretty substantial lead. Avicol and the rest of the squad. It looked like for a second we're about to catch up, but just like that, 3 more kills come through. Keep YSP more or less as far ahead as they were before. There's a lot of trade killing going on, but Temptation aren't picking up those untraded kills to really narrow that gap down. We are past the halfway mark. Temptation are, well, they are making a couple of pickoffs here. Very fast fire onto Un there. Keeps Temptation alive for now. That 7 kill lead. Keeps being pushed all the way back down to 4 or 3. And then jumps right back up again. Hey Starsun, we could do a free-for-all to end out today's stream. I don't see why not. We're currently in our grand finals. And because the teams have been very, very quick in setting up their lobbies, I'm not going to throw up custom games between the grand finals games because they just end up getting cancelled out before they even really got started. But we can definitely do one once the grand finals are over. Yes. Starstun, frequent flyer with the stream. Vision 301, do you know Starstun already? Cole, will get taken out there. I think this is looking very much like a first win for YSP. A surprising development. Certainly seem to know how to take advantage of every nook and cranny for the red theme. But yeah, Unti really playing out of their mind. (14-4) is a ludicrously record. At this point though, YSP can pretty much just run out the clock. It's going to be incredibly difficult for Temptation to be able to come back in this one. I suspect it's probably not worth the effort on their part, considering they have got 2 games in hand already. There is a finite amount of energy for them to be able to draw on. So, I don't know. I'd be surprised to see Temptation really try and throw themselves at YSP at this point, considering that it's so unlikely to win. And there we go. Actually, the strongest victory yet. Winning out by a solid 16. Puts YSP in a pretty good spot. Alright guys, we will be headed to break. When we return, more Modern Combat 5. YouTube giveaway is still ongoing. And we'll be back, hopefully, less than 7 minutes time. Welcome back now, y'all. Someone, Mew, said they were missing the duck noises. Miss them no more, for your life will be full of them. Our grand finals, dear viewers. YSP taking the last game, and in fact their first victory of the finals on the construction site. Now look to try and turn that into further advantage. Certainly winning out that early exchange bodes well for the chances of bringing us through to a 5th game. The big momentum swing, always an issue when you are ahead in a series. As soon as you drop a game, then your opponents have every chance of turning the entire series around. I think it's when you expect to win and then you don't, suddenly you can start a team can start questioning its judgment, and YSP not going to give any ground here. Up with all 5 members this time round as well. See how well that plays out. Oon does get eliminated there though, as Fancy moves in with a little bit of backup from the Temptation side of things. Oh boy, Sad going off. Will get clocked on the back end of that. But good amount of kills. That Imp certainly starting to see a lot more use in ESL competition. Reloadings for nerds. Mew, I'm glad I can make you happy with me making little silly noises. Hope one day too you will make cracking noises on stream, and therefore continue the great work that was begun here today. That's been a nice couple of kills there for themselves. Can't get out clean, but still. Temptation are in the lead now by a significant amount. It's going to be hard to break the Japanese squad's spirits, especially when you're rushing into close quarters like that. Masuo able to escape out. Bark Altrick? I'm not even sure how to say your name at all. I like your emojis. Pretty neat. See, so it is Unti, as you might expect, picking up the big numbers here for YSP Nation. Deciding to go for the lack over the Imp themselves. There's a good variety of sniper rifles around the place that makes you think that the best, like for example, I don't expect BSW to ever really get nerfed, unless they're playing on nerfing all sniper rifles. So yeah, there's a lot of sniper rifles that more or less do the same thing. Leech picks up one, traded back on straight away. Now up in the halfway mark. The team's almost dead even. Sad though, does manage to continuously pick up untraded kills. The most precious of commodities. Temptation. They win out here, become our champions. They take home those €100 and those Go4 points to make sure that their monthly final spot is as good as possible. Rush in from YSP, looking like we might see some kind of turnaround here. Unti's the one to watch. We are going to see Japanese squad come back. Brute XL, Imp is life. I agree. I think the Imp's fantastic. I think it's there's some good skill expression in the Imp. You can do some very interesting stuff with it. 2 kills away from Temptation. The championship beckons. YSP, after a very strong performance on the construction site, may not be able to see a game 5, and they can't. Temptation take it for themselves. They are our champions. sad, really stepping up in that last game in a big way. Unti almost the same, but with more deaths as points were never going to line up quite properly. So with that in mind, let's hop back to the main menu. And let's see about a YouTube winner. The Blamo. Hero Gaming Simon? Not that guy. Congratulations, Hero Gaming Simon, for being our YouTube winner. I'm assuming that you're around. So, for the sake of Starson, who I'm not even sure is even here anymore, but hey, what the heck? We'll make it free for all. We'll make it fast spawn. Oh, forgot to put a passkey. Let's see. For our last game of the evening. So free for all on overtime. Exxon, I'm afraid I don't expect to be able to be around for tomorrow, but I have asked Hacksaw to cover the stream, so you'll get to hear his delightful voice. So the stream will be back in just over 12 hours. I might be able to drop by for a bit of the stream. I don't think I'll be able to do the whole thing. I asked Hacksaw. Hero Gaming, you are more than welcome. If you could post your deets, I'll get you noted down. Then we can get our last game of the day underway. ESL 123, as always. We shall see who is the best Modern Combat 5 free-for-all aficionado. Well, Earthink Gaming, I can certainly understand being frustrated by doing things they shouldn't. There was the post recently about Gameloft sort of publicly stating that they'd worked on certainly the PC version's ability to resist hackers. So, I don't know. Hero Gaming Simon, it's probably best if you give me your details again just to make sure that they're up to date and everything. Ooh. I think we're actually running relatively low on viewers now because the stream is over. We'll get started once Soviet Boys is in and other people can join in as they please. There we go. For any of you guys who still like to play ESL 123, we'll let you into the game. Well, the global chat invite will do much the same. For now though, let's finish off our stream at proper right. With the free-for-all, overtime. Starson, I don't think Starson doesn't hang around very long. Usually comes in, asks for a free-for-all, and leaves again. Gabriella Gomez? Hey, how's it going? If you'd like to join in, Gabriella, ESL 123. We've got our last on-stream game of the day to get done before we're finished. And we shall bid good night for now. A very angry panda. Rocking the assault class. Nice. Thank you, Hero Gaming Simon. Your service to the stream. Always appreciated. Panda picks up one more. Earthink Gaming, I'm not as a Gameloft developer at all, but as far as I'm aware, Gameloft are working on dealing with clone account issue. I don't know quite where it stands at the moment, but I can understand being frustrated about it. Infinity to Mill, even if you're not happy with where the game is at the moment, thank you for dropping by the stream and supporting the broadcast. It means a lot. As Nightmare, doing a nice job there. Wasn't a little bit nice. Still loads of places in this free-for-all if you'd like to come and join in. Probably be running the full 7 minutes because with less people in place, the kills will be a little harder to find. Nightmare getting locked down, but from range, I think it's going to be pretty hard to compete with the stopping power of the lack. Oh boy. The only thing stopping Night, or that could potentially stop Nightmare at this point, is if someone else just took all of their kills before they were able to. Nightmare so far untouched. Seems to be changing anytime soon. Yes. Big Gorilla, thank you for your continuing sportspersonship. Ah, Hamza, I'm afraid I don't speak Arabic. Let me throw that one into Google Translate and see if it's... I see a lot of question marks, so I think I can maybe get a little bit of a... Huh? Young now, I appreciate the registration. Sure, what you're referring to, Ham? Oh, hello. Well, apparently everybody left for Panda, so I guess Panda is the winner. Congratulations. Alright guys, well, that's as good a place as any to call it. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Peter Counterfeit Hartnell. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. And we'll see you again tomorrow. 12 hours time. Said, I don't think I'll be able to do the whole thing myself, but Haxa will be here to get us to stick the landing. Now though, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.